We are live. Hello, FOTs, Best Show Nation listeners around the world. Best Show 24 Trivia is happening right here, right now from Forever Dog Studios. I'm your host with the Challah French Toast, the original Quiz Daddy, Scott Rogowsky, live in Los Angeles for the first ever edition of Win Scharpling's Points. Yes, it's kind of like Win Ben Stein's Points, kind of like Jeopardy, kind of like every trivia show you've ever seen mashed together. We tried. We got a fantastic show, fantastic contestants. Let's meet the three people competing to win Tom Scharpling's Points right now. First up in the green shirt, Pat Byrne.
What's up, everybody?
Pat, where are you from?
I'm from Verona, New Jersey, born and raised, and yeah, I'm from New Jersey. I guess that's how you sum me up.
And how you like in Los Angeles?
I love L.A. You know, not on a Randy Newman level, but I appreciate it on a visitor level. You get to see the sights, you get to see the friends, and then you go home. And then you get to appreciate it another time. I'm a come and go.
And Pat, you've been with the show now for how long?
Oh Lord, I guess 2013, end of the FMU run to now. So what is that?
A decade.
Yeah,
a decade with the show.
Yeah, 2023. So yeah, wow, I didn't think of it that way. First time it occurred to me. I've been on the show a decade. Mike's been on a little longer though.
That's right. And speaking of Mike, let's introduce our next contestant, AP Mike, associate producer Mike. Welcome to Win Scharpling's Points. Another Jersey boy here.
That's true.
First time in Los Angeles, Mike.
It is.
How you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. It's I'm meeting people, going places. It's what you want on a vacation.
But no lipstick yet.
No lipstick, no.
We're skipping the lipstick. What's your best memory so far from your time in LA?
Best memory so far, getting out of a chaotic bar. I had to flee during the Giants game.
Uh-oh.
And I survived.
Sounds like something only in Los Angeles you can do. Getting out of a chaotic bar. Certainly not masses.
No.
Certainly not back in Jersey. And our final contestant, Jared Cheek from Flannelgraphs. Jared.
Hello. Hi. Happy to be here.
Jared, where are you from and what's your connection to the Best Show?
I'm from Bloomington, Indiana.
Oh, go Hoosiers.
I got to the Best Show a little late. I was a big-time listener starting around maybe 2009, 2010, up until now. I'm here in California with musician Mike Adams on his big publicity tour, and this might be controversial, but I really loved the song "I Love L.A." by Randy Newman, and as we pulled in, I put that on the radio, and we were pointing out all the things he mentions in the song. I love L.A.
That's the way to do it. That's truly the way to do it. And we glossed over the fact that, Mike, you are the longest tenured connection to the Best Show here. When did you first join the show?
2005.
2005,
Yeah.
going back to the Bush years.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So we have our three contestants, and the way this is going to work, folks, is we're going to whittle these three down to one who will square off against the boss man himself, Tom Scharpling, to win. You know what the prize is? 1 billion points on the line here, folks. 1 billion points straight from Tom's bank into your wallets. Okay, so let's get things started here. We have 5 categories. And this all came together in the last 8 minutes or so. So I'm just going to go down each category. You're going to have to shout out Gary if you know the answer first. If you do get the question right, you're going to get a point on the board. If you get it wrong, someone else can steal, okay? And we'll just get through these questions, finish out these 5 categories. Mirth, music, mayhem, callers, and characters. And again, the first, the person who finishes with the most points will be squaring off against Tom. So here we go. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and get this Best Show Trivia Show on the road. Woo! With our first category, callers. Here we go. Question 1. What city does Michael K. from the Cynics call in from? Oof. Did I start too hard?
Gary.
Gary. Mike.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, PA is correct. Homer Permani Brothers, which invariably comes up on every Michael K. call. Very nice. 1 point for AP Mike. Question 2. What is Larry DePerv's full name?
Gary.
Mike.
Larry D. Purvison.
Larry D. Purvison is correct.
I didn't remember we
And
were
I'm sure
supposed to
he's
say
loving
Gary. But
the
yeah.
fact that he's included in this show here. Very nice. Mike has 2-0 for Pat and Jared. We're going to keep going down the callers category. What was Spike's nickname for Jennifer Lopez? Jared. Is that you or
I almost said Gary.
Gary.
Mike?
Jenny from the block.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Jared has it.
It's a play on that Jenny from the department store. I don't remember.
Close. Pat, one chance here.
I don't have it.
Jenny from the bedroom. Jenny from the bedroom is what Spike affectionately called Jennifer Lopez. Next question. Julie from Cincinnati was once given a block of time on the show to talk about what kind of food?
Oh.
Anyone there? Going once. Jared, on the tip of your tongue. Answer is sandwiches. Sandwiches. Shout out to Julie. Next question. What was the name of Captain Jack's van? Tom might know these, but it seems like we're stumping the panel here. These might be too hard, huh? No? No one? The Lunar Mobile. The Lunar Mobile. The chat's loving this, though. I know the chat's loving it. Next question. What filmmaking duo used to prank call the best show? Remember, you got to shout out Gary.
Gary.
Yes, Mike.
The Safdie brothers.
The Safdie brothers. Josh and Benny Safdie. Correct. 3 points for Mike now. Mike is sweeping it. Next question. Which caller cannot repeat the phrase, when I call the show, I call to have a dialogue with Tom? If we didn't get the Lunar Mobile, we're definitely not getting this one. Captain Jack is the one there. All right, next one. Tom abruptly ended a call with Michelle the Oreo fan after she used what word? Jared. I'm going by your...
Yummy.
Close, but no.
Yummers. Oh, sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
Gary.
Yes.
Yummo.
No. Mike.
Gary. Nummy.
All of you are so close, but I believe it's Hungy.
Hungy.
I'm going on
yeah.
Hungy as the authority. With fact checkers, Hungy. Oh, my goodness. Final question here in the caller segment. What celebrity mentioned by an obnoxious caller inspired the impromptu segment? Sorry, what celebrity, I don't know if I said this right. What celebrity mentioned by an obnoxious caller inspired the impromptu segment Coffin Talk? Coffin Talk. Does Tom even know this one? This was sent in, by the way, most of these questions crowdsourced. Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson should go shopping for a coffin.
Okay. All right.
And which led to a Coffin Talk segment. All right, how about one more here for the callers? Who did Tom think Avalanche Bob's song in tribute to Our Blue Heroes was about? Avalanche Bob sang a song in tribute to Our Blue Heroes, and Tom joked that it was about?
Gary.
Yes.
Stevie Blue.
Incorrect. Jared?
The Smurfs.
The Smurfs is correct. Jared gets to the board. So after the caller category, we have Mike 3, Jared 1, Pat. Goose egg so far, Pat. Let's go. You've been in the show for 10 years now.
10 years.
I realize a lot of these questions go pre-WFM, pre Forever Dog here. Okay, next category is characters. Maybe a little easier for you guys. Characters. First question, what is Bryce's last name?
Gary.
Pat.
Prefontaine.
Prefontaine. Pat's on the board. Bryce Prefontaine. Next question. What national hero, voiced by Worcester, revealed himself to be the magic rat from Bruce Springsteen's Jungle Land?
Gary.
Pat.
This was one of my favorite calls. He was Sully Sullenberger.
Sully Sullenberger's correct. Pat's got 2 now.
Pat didn't raise his hand.
He said Gary. You don't have to raise your hand.
Oh, I thought we had to raise our hand.
No. Just scream Gary.
Yeah.
All right?
Checking.
That's the buzzer.
Next question. Who voiced the obnoxious Smirnoff ice salesman in one of the early calls? Mike.
John Benjamin.
John Benjamin's correct. Mike's got 4 here. What is the name of Gary the Squirrel's interview podcast?
Gary. His interview podcast.
His comedy interview podcast.
Comedians Are Nuts.
Comedians Are Nuts. Very nice. Pat is 3 to 4 to 1 for Jared. What Utica, New York sub shop was Woodsy obsessed with? This is one of the early Woodsy calls here. Jared almost has it. Nope. Nobody? Detello's. Detello's. Tom was screaming that one silently.
Did anyone in the back know?
Detello's. Next question. Zachary Brimstead was raised in what religion? Tom wants to shout this one out. I believe Mormonism. Next question. What candidate represented the Newbridge Hardcore Party at the 2008 gubernatorial debate?
Oh, wow.
Hammerhead.
Hammerhead is correct. Mike now with 5. What was the ultimate fate of Power Pop Pop? Power Pop Pop Pop?
Yeah.
Gotta make sure I get that extra pop in there. How did Power Pop 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 meet his demise?
Can't remember.
He was barged after a horrible Power Pop festival, and his skeletonized remains were found years later. What is the name of George Benson's white son? Voiced by H. John Benjamin, his name was Rick. Country singer Kenny Dupree recited the lyrics to which of his songs commemorating the start of the Iraq War? This is a 20-year-old question here. The song is Freedom Bombs. Freedom Bombs. And finally, what is Barry Dworkin's middle name? Oh, boy. These are too tough.
Oh, man. I want to know that.
Barry starts with a W. Wimple Dworkin.
Oh.
Barry Wimple Dworkin. Okay, next category here. We're going to Mirth. The Mirth category. First question up. Which celebrity's older brother lived by the credo, I'll say it, you'll hear it, I'll get it, you'll learn it, I'll live with it, and you'll die without it? Celebrity's older brother.
Darren Ploppleton?
Incorrect.
No.
Gary.
Yes.
It was Mike Sajak.
Mike Sajak, yes. Very nice.
Yeah.
Point for Pat here, so it's 5-4 to 1. JR, we need to pick things up here.
Yeah.
Next question. Pro wrestler Matt Raywold, later known as Aiden English in the WWE, was given what wrestling nickname by Tom?
Gary.
Jared.
Dumb Oaf.
Dumb Oaf is correct.
Dummoaf.
Yes, the spelling too. Give him 2 points for that.
On that very stage, right? Wasn't it there? No.
Very nice. Which comedian did Tom accuse of audio blackface?
Oh, Gary.
That.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal,
Classic.
of course. Which band did Tom ask Patti Smith about while sharing an elevator?
Gary.
Jared.
Humble Pie.
Humble Pie,
Back in the
correct. Now we got a game
Fast
here,
on
folks.
fast on the buzzer with that one.
What 2 films did Tom recently name as the best and worst of all time?
Gary.
Jared.
Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Incorrect. Best and worst. I mean, it's 2 separate movies, yes, but this is a recent show. Best movie? Anybody know best?
I can't remember.
Nashville.
Oh,
Worst? The Party. What character did Tom voice on The Simpsons?
Gary.
Jared.
Himself.
Incorrect. Who could steal it?
Gary.
Yes.
Was he Ned? No, not. It was
Ned Flanders, yes.
No, it wasn't Ned Flanders, but it was. I can't remember the name.
It was Paul.
Paul.
Paul's the name.
Yeah.
I want to say Mason. What baseball announcer was sampled on the old audio montage intro to The Best Show? Mike, you've heard this 1,000 times.
Yes.
Can you repeat it?
Gary.
What baseball announcer was sampled on the audio montage? Yes, Mike.
Phil Rizzuto?
Incorrect.
Gary.
Yes.
Mel Allen.
Incorrect.
Gary.
You're close with the Yankees.
Oh God, what is his name? I can't remember.
John Sterling.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got it.
What is the date of the very first archived Best Show episode?
Oh, Gary.
Yes.
It's Yankees versus Mets.
Yes.
And that would have been October of 2000.
Yes, we'll
Yeah.
give it to you. October
Yeah.
24th, 2000. Very nice. How many different presidents of the United States have served during the lifelong run of the Best Show?
Gary.
Yes.
I hope I don't have time restraint on this one.
Throw it a number.
Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, and
cheating?
who's up now? Yeah, 5.
5. Okay, we'll give it to you. Yes, 5. Good job with the math there.
Sorry. All
What were
night
Tom's
brain.
call screeners before Mike joined the show?
Gary.
Yes.
1.
What were they? Who were their names?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, Mike.
Matt and Dave.
Correct, Mike. We got a game here. Final question this round. What conservative talk show hosted by the Colonel Thomas Sharp replaced The Best Show on April 1st, 2003? Conservative talk radio
Yeah.
show was hosted by Colonel Thomas Sharp. It was called The Patriot Zone.
Yeah.
We're moving into the music category. Hopefully you have time here. How are we doing on time? We're good. Okay. Okay, we have till 6 p.m. folks.
This is fun.
Music. Is the chat liking this? We having fun? They're loving it.
Chat's on
Music
fire.
category. Remember, whoever finishes this round squares off against Tom. There's 2 categories to go. What song by Trans Am did Tom frequently use as bed music in the early days of The Best Show? Such a good song. It's in my brain now. Yes.
Gary.
Yes, Mike.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, can we name the song or no?
No.
All right, we'll give it to you, Mike. It's Enforcer by Trans Am.
No, I shouldn't take that.
Okay,
Come
we're
on.
not taking it. Take it off.
That was a gag.
On a November 2004 episode, what song does Tom proclaim to be the worst song ever?
Gary.
Yes, Mike.
Porcupine Pie.
Incorrect.
Oh.
And interestingly, that song did not come up by any callers at the time. This is 2004. Anybody else? It's by Jackson Brown. And it's...
Gary.
Yes.
Doctor My Eyes.
No. The Loadout. The Loadout by Jackson Brown. What instrumental jazz track provided the basis of the Best Show intro for over a decade?
Oh, I don't know it. I know the song, but I don't know it. Yeah.
Haywood's Bounce by Eddie Haywood. According to Tom, who was the sleaziest rock and roll star of all time?
Gary.
Yes, Mike.
Gary Glitter.
Incorrect. But you're so close.
Oh, I know who it is.
You want to steal yourself?
Jay Black.
No. Anybody else? Gary Puckett.
Gary
And the Union Gap. Which artist did Tom award the WFMU Artist of the Year more than once? Take a guess on this one. It's an ironic choice.
Billy Joel?
Pat is correct
Gary.
with Billy Joel. What band did Tom help reunite through the Best Show?
Oh, Gary.
Yes, Pat.
Big Dipper.
Correct. Pat pulling away here. Where did Tom see Nirvana perform live?
Gary.
Yes, Mike.
Maxwell's.
Correct.
Yep.
What
That was mentioned on this very.
It was
Marathon.
mentioned on this stream, correct. What Can song has Tom been using recently as the bed music to his cold open?
I don't know the name of the track.
We wanted to do an audio montage, sound collage, name that sound segment, but couldn't get it together. So in lieu of that, we're just doing it this way. Father Cannot Yell. First track off Monster Movie. Which Kurt Weill song alludes to Tom and the Best Show
Oh,
in its
Gary.
lyrics?
Gary?
Yes,
Or
Jared.
Pat, did you? Sorry.
no,
No.
I didn't say Gary. Go ahead.
Red Apples for Tom Sharpling?
No, we're talking about a song that
Oh.
Gary.
yes.
Watch My Moves?
No.
Oh.
The line is, I was on the radio talking with a friend of mine. There wasn't no format because, well, we like it like that. Anybody?
Gary?
Yes.
Ass backwards?
Bass Ackwards,
Bass
close enough.
Ackwards.
We'll give it to you. All right, that's it for the music section. Final section here. This is it to pull away. Pat's in the lead, 9-7 to 5. Whoever closes this out gets to square off against Tom. The Mayhem section. Mayhem category. Here it is. Who filled in for Tom for the 10th anniversary tribute to Kurt Cobain's passing?
No idea.
No idea. Chubby Checker. Chubby Checker. What member of Aerosmith, who sounded a lot like Philly Boy Roy, called into the Best Show to bully a child on the other line?
Gary?
Yes.
Joe Perry?
Incorrect. One of the best moments in the show's history, in my opinion.
God.
Yeah.
Jimmy Crespo. Jimmy Crespo.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got it.
Bullying Mac. Who was Tom impersonating when he came up with the Bad Company Gomp?
Who was he impersonating?
He was in the midst of impersonation when he started the Bad Company.
Oh, the very first one?
Yes.
Can't remember.
Garrison Keillor. Who played MC Steinberg's bathtub-dwelling mother in the short film Stein Jive?
This is deep, man.
I think I know who wrote this one. How about this? Who played MC Steinberg?
Gary?
Yes,
Gary.
Jared.
Oh.
Brent Davis.
Brent
Brett Davis.
Yes,
There
correct.
you go.
And Julie Klausner played the bathtub-dwelling mother.
Wow.
Tom was once assigned to cover a basketball game between which band and their fans?
Oh, Gary.
Yes.
Papa Roach.
This also came up on the 24-hour. Papa Roach. Very nice. What word did Tom coin to define something that is so bad that it's good? This is an early coinage. Awfulsome. Awfulsome. What popular political talk show made its debut on The Best Show in 2003?
Gary.
Oh,
That's a tie. Give it to him.
Jared.
Yeah.
Air America?
That is the... No, incorrect.
Gary. Sam Cedar.
Yes.
It was called... I don't have it.
All right. The Majority Report. Can't give it to you.
There it is.
What was the name of the first Best Show fan club?
Oh, Gary.
Yes.
Tom's Army.
Scharpling's Army. Sure, we'll
Scharpling's
give
Army.
it to you there. What was the name of the first Scharpling-fronted band formed on the show, known for their song Pizza Party?
Was that the one with Petey?
Yeah, I remember it. I just can't.
The Medical Marijuana. What was the name of the second band Tom formed on the show? Von Scharpling. What inanimate object did Tom converse with at the beginning of some shows in the early 2000s? Scratchy record. This is a gimme for Mike. There are 2 questions left, and I think Pat's got it. What was the name of AP Mike's puppet? Yes,
Gary,
Mike. We're running on empty here.
Scrappy.
Skeevy. So close. So close. Final question.
He was scrappy though.
Who was I don't know. What color trousers does Michael Caine thank God for?
Gary.
Yes.
Brown.
Dark brown. There you go. Well, congratulations to all of you for answering a tremendous amount of questions here. But it's going to be Pat Byrne squaring off against Tom. So at this point, we'll ask Tom to please leave the studio. He's going to be sequestered in a soundproof booth. This is the Win Ben Stein part of the show. In the soundproof bathroom. Mike and Jared, I'll ask you to please leave the stage ignominiously. Thank you so much for your time. Pat, this is where it all comes down to the wire. It all comes down to this. Yes, please walk in front. Please walk in front. That's fine.
Please cross.
Please walk in front of the green screen. Thank you, Jared, doing the military roll under the camera there. All right, Pat, and now it's squarely on you. The attention's squarely on you. You have 60 seconds to answer as many of these questions as you can.
Okay.
We'll see how many you get right versus Tom here, okay? Yep. This is for all the marbles, which, again, is 1 billion points, putting you well ahead of the rest of the gang here. Do we have the timer ready? Yeah. Okay. Here we go, Best Show Nation. Final round. Starting. How many eyes does Vance have?
3.
Correct. What is coworker Darren's last name?
Plompleton?
Correct. What Flash actor has Caller Spike mentioned at various times over the years?
What Flash actor? Oh, God, what is his name? Pass.
What caller appeared in the film Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park?
What actor?
What caller?
What caller?
Slash actor.
Caller/actor. Oh, gosh.
Called it over the years.
It's a she. Gosh, Lisa Jane Persky?
Correct. Who finished second to Philly Boy Roy in the 2008 Mayogubernatorial race?
The Gorge?
AP Mike. Which frequent caller once called in as gingivitis?
Oh, pass.
Who was the first and only announcer of the Best Show?
AP Mike?
Incorrect. Name one of the 2 call signs used by WFMU repeater station licensed to Mount Hope.
Oh, MFU.
Correct. What private detective was a staple of the early Best Show episodes?
Private detective?
Yes. All right. How many do we get right there? 4. Nice job, Pat.
He's going to win.
Let's bring Tom in here.
Tom's definitely going to win.
4. He got 4. He got through 9 of them. Tom, you could come out of the bathroom. Could someone retrieve Tom from the bathroom? I don't know.
Should I stay put?
Or so that's the whole point. Pat, you can stick around for this.
Okay.
Tom will sit down next to you. Do you want to hear the last question here?
Yeah, give it to me.
Well, now I don't want to do it, but maybe we'll do it at the end here.
Okay. I'll hear it.
Here he comes.
He's going to win.
The boss man, Tom Scharpling, making his way to the stage. Tom, you have to beat 4. You have to beat 4. Pat got through 9 of the 10 questions in 60 seconds. 4 is the number to beat.
I had to ask to repeat a few times.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I lost
through these. And
No, you're fine. I can't hear so good.
Okay. We're gonna reset the clock here.
All right.
Tom, how have you feeling about these questions so far?
I'm fine.
It's too hard?
Nah,
No.
we're good. Okay. Now,
I've had so much fun listening back to these shows, and I do want to take a
Yeah.
moment here to give a special thanks to listeners who have called in and provided some questions. Joe Chapp, Jay Christie, Jessica Elsener, Ben Ferguson, Patrick H., Rachel Hadaway, Kayla Moore, Brendan O'Sullivan, Jason Orst, and Connor Werman.
thank you.
Scott, you listened back on a lot of these episodes?
I listened back. All I've been doing all week is listening back. To
I know
episodes
you
of the
do your
archives.
research, and give it up for Scott Rogowsky.
Yeah,
everybody.
seriously. Thank you,
not,
Scott.
It's not work. It's
Deep
the,
dive.
The
Scott put
greatest
so
thrill of
much
my life. This
deep
is the best
dive.
show of all time.
Scott put so much work into this, and it's so appreciated.
Of course. I'd rather do nothing else with my time here. Okay, here we go. The final round. Final round. Tom is up. 60 seconds on the clock. He's got to beat 4. And away we go. How many eyes does Vance have?
3.
Correct. What is coworker Darren's last name?
Ploppleton.
Correct. What Flash actor has caller Spike mentioned at various times over the years?
John Wesley Shipp.
Correct. What caller appeared in the film Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park?
Lisa Jane Persky.
Correct. Who finished second to Philly Boy Roy in the 2008 Mayhem race?
Oh,
Gubernatorial.
yeah, I don't know. Who would that be? Was that
Pass.
Pudge?
You can pass. AP Mike. Which frequent caller once called in as gingivitis?
Oh, Petey.
Correct. Who was the first and only announcer of the best show?
John Benjamin.
Incorrect.
No, Ali Farnakian.
Ali Farnakian. Name one
Sorry,
of the
you
two call
can skip that
signs
one.
used by WFMU repeater station in Mount Hope.
Wait, say that again, please.
Name one of the two call signs used by the WFMU repeater station licensed to Mount Hope.
WXHD.
Yes. What private detective was a staple of the early Best Show episodes?
Private detective. It was Andy Earl's character. It was
Skag Winesack.
Skag Winesack. Yeah.
Name finally. You got. I mean, you wiped the floor with it, Tom.
Okay.
We'll ask one final question here.
Sure.
We didn't get to for either of you. Name a band that rules according to Ronald Thomas Clontel.
Oh, Puff Daddy.
Amazing. Tom Scharpling's holding on to his points. Pat, you walk away with nothing. But thanks for
1
playing.
billion points.
1
They're
billion
all
points
mine.
remains with Tom. And we're going to throw back to something else here as he gets up for the next segment. Thanks for playing, everybody. Congrats, Tom. Congrats to everybody here. Everybody work on the show. See you next year.